Hey guys, how's it going? Bought myself another project. I'm guessing it's a mid-80s Yale forklift, because I always wanted one, that's why. It's got pneumatic tires on it so you can go over rough terrain. It's been sitting a few years, but it didn't get used much in its lifetime. I think it has like 1,100 hours on it. Yeah, 1136. Triple mast, good cage on it. I think it's a Nissan 4. There we go. I'm not quite sure what that is going to be. It's been sitting. It had a run issue. It was sputter and cough and fart. He felt it was issues with propane delivery. He had a couple people come and try working on it. They gave up on it and put a couple of new regulator on it at the time, those kind of things. Now it's got mice and everything in it, but it was real cheap. Some kids look like they vandalized it a little bit, cut a couple of plug wires. Still full of antifreeze. I already checked on that. 2 tires are flat, but again, it's been sitting back here for probably about 4 or 5 years, we think. Forks are on it. They're buried underneath the stuff, but they come to here. They're probably 40 or 48. Flip you around. What's also nice about it too is it's got the side shift. What that means is the forks can kick side to side. So if you're trying to put something up between 2 pallets, you can get it in there without having to keep reworking the truck. Little sideways hydraulic cylinder. He said everything worked really fine with it before that. It didn't have any leaks, didn't have any issues. The trans was good, but they just couldn't figure out how to get it running right. So it is my job now to go do that, and I got to figure out how to get it home. Let the games begin. We need to back all the way around the building. Go get our prize. Or piece of shit, one of the two. Sorry. You get the idea. I need to get back there. Yeah, I know. Straighten her out. Straighten her out. I can't see where the trailer is. That's why Brian's standing on it. They smash into the garbage cans. Let's go eyeball this situation, shall we? Looks like it shouldn't be too bad of a path getting to it. So I'm digging all the crap off of it. And I don't know if that's going to be a problem for us trying to drag backwards, but I brought a come along. Worst case, we'll go around the cage maybe, and we'll try lifting that setup so that's not dragging on the ground. You can probably get the forks off too, but let me say we undig a little. I'd say probably stack all the crap over there. That goes with it. That's the wheel. I'm going to try to put all the tires. I go right against the building so that the garbage can still yeah. Let's see how well they take to getting filled up. I don't know what they have in them. Tubes? I would think they probably got tubes in them. Yeah, it's got a metal stem. Hopefully we can get on that. They take like 100 pounds. We're not putting 100 pounds in it, but hopefully enough to get it to roll. Why not?
At least skid nice.
Yeah, right. Moving. It's a good sign. I was afraid it got vandalized. You know, the plug wires and stuff where somebody cut on it. Pushing water out too. A lot of water out. It's like a tractor. You ballast in your tires.
The calcium.
Yeah. Oh, we saved some of that air for the back tire. That'd probably be good enough to get it to roll, I guess. See if the back one does the same. Hopefully that stops. It doesn't have a hole in it. Let's go see if this one wants to perform the same. I don't see a valve stem.
Uh-oh. On the inside, maybe?
That sucks.
Oh. Give her the ready to grab a jack, sir?
Yeah, I don't know if I'm going to be able to jack it up though. It's got a lot of weight behind it. We may end up having to get 2 jacks under there and a... Oh wait, there it is. Buried in the dirt. Ooh, that one's gonna suck to get. Hang on. Yeah, that might be an issue. Almost like they drove it on a flat and it kicked the valve stem to the side. Ooh, that's gonna be fun. Plus it got dirt. It's got dirt right in the valve. Who's got a straw? Oh, she had an air gun. Give her a try. So we're going to attempt to hook a chain to it and see if we can get it to roll a little bit to get that tire so the stem isn't quite on the bottom. Maybe it'll help us out. That's not sketchy.
Sketchy is
See if that works.
You stand behind it, watch it. Yes, sir.
Working what you got. All the way down the hill, keeps going, crashes into the trailer.
Well, the back tire's rolled for sure. The front tire's on skid.
Front tire's skidding?
Yeah.
Maybe we should turn the emergency brake off. That might help. Go for it. That's good. I think we can get a block underneath it. Maybe we can reposition. Yeah. So you can get another bite on it. Watch me put the wood in the wrong spot. Ah! Oh, so close to it so far. Yeah. I wonder if the other jack is maybe a little lower. Actually, you know what? Take the plate off of it. Pull it out, lift the plate right off. We'll try lifting it up a little. snubber there. Do it on the backside. There you go. Do it on the backside. Is that a, now it's not going to go in far enough. As you are. Foiled again. Come, make sure you're in the metal of the body. You're not getting up into the chassis. There you go.
Chassis.
Chassis. Turn the handle. Good, hold on one sec. Let me readjust that and we can get closer to that tire. The front's just going to come way up. Maybe now we can get the back. Back up. So what's that, a 1.5 ton jack lifting a 6,000 pound truck?
I mean, it's hardly struggling.
Yeah, the handle's bowing. That should be good. I wonder if we can get the big block under there now for safety. Safety, you know. So we tried a tire stem tool when you grab onto the threads and see if we could pull it out, but we couldn't get it started. So now we're going to go try an air gun up in this stem and see if we can just fluff out a little bit. And then we'll deal with it when we're home. Keep it a workhorse. Going.
Oh yeah.
I don't think he's ever done that before.
Never. I'm new. That might work.
Let's go with that.
I'm not sure. I mean, try lifting up on it. I think it's probably locked into the bottom. I'm not sure. Sometimes you have to slide them to where there's a window. Well, there's like a window up top where it's keyed, it'll come out, but I'm not sure.
Make it a tri-bar. They haven't moved in a while.
We may jack that whole thing up to come along, maybe.
Yeah.
We're gonna try pulling it out further down where it's more of a straight shot. Now, we're working on pavement instead of whatever that stuff is.
Kind of pavement.
More low.
It rolls good with the brakes off.
Oh, stop.
I got
the brake.
I got the emergency brake. That's not going to be horrible. Good?
Got it.
Highly trained, sir.
Smooth. Standing on it helps.
I don't think it's going to hurt.
Might go get those forks off now. Might not even worry about it though. What do you think? They could grab.
They're on there and they're up.
I think the leaves can come out now. Don't stick your hand under there. I don't trust it.
I mean, I think the leaves will stay as we back it onto the trailer.
I agree. Let's see if we got enough. Oh, see if I brought all the winch stuff with me. We're undecided whether we want to double it up or just try a straight pull. I don't know, maybe we could just try a straight first. Is that gonna go on here? Let's just try without that first. Yeah.
Pull first. Oh yeah, that'll go right through there. Perfect.
Mark the ball. That chain broke.
Well,
Good thing
some guy using 4 low.
Somebody got a little overzealous.
Throttle happy.
That's the shittiest chain that I brought with me too.
Throttle happy.
Whoops. All right, so the layout. 2 squishy tires, some sketchy ramps, sketchy trailer, 2 jacks so that when it gets up to there, it does not lift the truck up, take off and go rolling away is the battle plan. So, and it is downhill, so Brian's gonna work the emergency brake. We got a decent sized winch on it, and I just wouldn't stand in front of that cable, that's all. And hopefully this works. I think it's gonna pull the trailer to the This is the last chance to move the ramps. I know, I did the same thing. I'm afraid if we get the tires up on that mesh, it's gonna mesh up. Battery's flashing. Hold on, change the battery in the camera. New battery. You wanna go to you? There you go. I wouldn't, those ramps are bowing big time. Oh. To you. Those ramps aren't gonna make it. Watch your feet. Oh. Straighten it out. Good to you a little. Run that e-brake, they're ready to hit that e-brake. You got, will it hold it? The e-brake?
It's on.
It's on? Okay, let it off. I'm just hoping it stops it.
Winch will stop it, hopefully. Yeah. I got one right here.
Let's make it. Yeah, you got the other one? We'll just
I
throw
got
it out.
one right here.
We'll give ourselves a couple of opportunities to. I think we leave it right there.
That's a lever right situation, sir.
My truck is flat.
Holy cow, guy, you ain't kidding. Low riding.
You know what it is too though? I think the jacks are holding us. She'll let the jacks down, it might help it. Might.
No change.
You only did one. Look at the ramps. I knew that ramp wasn't gonna like it. Ah, there you go.
It's an easy steer situation.
I think we might have to take the come along and, because all the weight is right there. You may want to drive it where it's uphill a little bit and see if we can get it to go back the other way a little, and then we'll tie it down. We'll go up front. This is gonna be a sketchy ride home. See if we can roll this thing back a hair. That trailer's tires are needing some love too. Maybe a little more. The front of my truck is still. I don't want to go much more past that red hump right there, though. I think that should be our. All right. E-breaker. We're gonna go with that. How are the tires on the other side?
Perfect.
We'll just drive on that side then. So. It's on. Front tires look okay. Back tires, I think we might end up buying new ones of those. All right. Short distance to go. Hopefully. Went to go blow up the trailer tires right down the road. And that is the air gun that is on that. That's a no. Made it home, no problems. Stopped at a friend's up a little bit further, aired up all the tires. I couldn't air up at the other place he had left, so people are going to ask, well, why didn't you just air up where you put the air in the fork truck in the first place? Because I didn't have that access to it anymore. So we got the trailer aired up the tires on the forklift, so it kind of sat a little bit more straight. But that one tire that was kind of iffy with a twisted valve stem, I believe that stem is probably just done, and that tube is no good. I believe they're split rims, so you unbolt them, you could separate the two halves of the rim and get the tube out. We'll worry about that at another time, but I would like to start looking into the condition of the drivetrain. So maybe we'll get the stand set up. We cannot get it in the garage, unfortunately, because even if it's off the trailer, it's just too tall. But I'd like to start doing an assessment and seeing what we have. So I'm gonna get the stand and let's get into it. All right, let's see. Yeah. Should have a lock for that. There we go. Now again, I don't know if it is a Nissan motor. From quickly what I looked up, a lot of them run Nissans. You might see it somewhere. I know it's got a Yale tag there, but I may take a little bit and take an air gun and blow all this crap out of here. What's that, a seat safety maybe? Like a tractor? Looks like it went to maybe right there, yeah. Seat safety. Be funny if that was it. So again, it was parked and had a run issue. It was stuttering, coughing, and farting, and they called a couple of companies in to go take a look at it, and they could not figure it out. I don't know. Those are mighty clean cuts, huh? What the deal is with that? See electric plug on the other side. Kind of windy today. Hopefully the wind noise doesn't get you. Is that a block heater? Yeah. I know on propane fork trucks they use the coolant of the engine to help heat up. The propane has a tendency to freeze up, so a lot of times they run coolant through the regulator to help, in this case, warm the regulator up. I don't know if that's going to be part of the issue too. I wonder if, getting ahead of ourselves, but I wonder if, I don't have a bottle for this yet. I wonder if we could just kind of put some gas in it, regular gas, and crank it and see if it'll fire on that. We need 2 plug wires, 2 or 3. See anything else needed to be addressed? These sides open up too. So the battery would sit there. That looks like a fuse tray. I don't know where the fuses are. I see a relay. Coil with a ballast resistor on it. It looks pretty dry underneath. I don't see major fluid issues. I know I'm rambling. Let me go take an air gun. I'm gonna go blow this thing off, and then we'll get the plugs out of it. Maybe shoot a little bit of oil down inside those cylinders, and maybe we'll get a battery, spin her up a little. Got two dipsticks. One is for the gear oil. I mean the hydraulic oil. That looks fine. Let's go see. It's got for engine oil. Good thing about propane trucks, they don't make as much crud on the engines. The engines last longer. They make, I think, a little less power than gas when they're on propane, but they don't get as dirty. It's full and clean to the mark. That's good. But again, it's sat for a while. Might as well pull those plugs out. We'll take a peek at them and shoot a bit of fluid down inside. It's spreading its wings. Well, 3/8 wasn't cutting it. Let's try it with a 1/2 inch. Broke that plug. Broke the insulator on it. I'm gonna blow that crap off before I move the rest of the way out. That's one item you definitely don't want down inside it. Watch your eyes. Cracked them all loose with the 1/2 inch. The last one's got a lot of drag on it though. Hopefully it's not an aluminum head. And it just took the threads with it. That plug has no, that socket has no rubber insulator in it, so I broke the plug. I was able to rack it. Rack it. A little bit of thread damage. Felt it. This one feels like it's coming right out though. Definitely wants new plugs, that's for sure. They're a little funky. You would think somebody who'd had so many problems with their run condition, there would have been newer plugs in that. Maybe they were, and that's just corrosion. That insulator looks a little funky too though, doesn't it, right there? Get them all out. So we did a compression test too. On top of the cylinder it says 180, 160, 180, 180. So I would suspect they had an issue. That's just motor oil. We'll give her 2 per. Puts out a decent amount. Puts out that much per squirt. That should do it. Let's get a battery or a battery pack hooked up on that, and we'll see if the starter even spins. I also got a plug set up. We can eyeball and see if it has spark at the same time. I got a jumper pack on it, and he said the key was missing and one was run and the other is crank. I would think up would be run, but who knows. Let's stay out of harm's way if it shoots oil. Actually, we should probably stay out of harm's way in case it shoots whatever, right? Let's give her nothing. Safeties, neutral, e-brake is on. That seat safety. The other way? No. Pedals. I know it goes to the floor, it's got no brakes. Alright. It's a starter. I'm gonna go get a test light and probe down here, see if we're getting, we should be getting 12 volts right from the battery right to here. And then if you jump that little lead right there, it's supposed to make it crank. You could probably just pull that off and put a jumper on it like normal. Yeah, it might even be just a battery connection. Nope, we got 12 volts coming. So something's telling the key not to jump. Well, maybe. Again, let's go get the jumper switch. We'll pull that wire off. We'll put the jumper on there. We'll jump button. We'll see if that does it for us. Yeah, let's see if we get them on there. I think that's one. It's rush hour. Might be hearing some background noise. The bottom will pop off. Feels like it might still be on there. There we go. Don't see any spark. Let's go flip that switch. The other one. No spark. Ain't gonna run without that, huh? And I would think that this, I don't even know what year it is. I still have to go look it up. Electronic ignition. I wouldn't think it would have points or anything in it. But you never know. How many wires we got going to it? Well, maybe. Maybe, yeah. Let's take a peek. Well, before opening that up, I did see a bunch of debris, like nest material, underneath there. When we take a screwdriver, we'll split that case open, and I have a feeling we're going to see a bunch of chewed wires maybe down inside here. Oh, there's the fuse panel. Right there where that plastic cover was taken off. Let's go pop this open anyway. This is it's suspect, you know. Trying to get the screws out of it, and I'm like running into. There we go. This one, like I smashed into a bunch of sand and crap coming out of it. I don't know, maybe that's just a mud wasp. Could work on that. It's missing some screws. I think we're in though. Let's go find out. Not sure which way it goes. We're in. Yeah, we had visitors. See a relay there. Yeah, the key's been disconnected. Probably pulled them. Let's go take a test light. We'll see if you have any power coming up here. Yeah, test light's still hooked up. Here, we got power there. So that switch is not working. We got power on top, no power going out of it, no matter what position it's in. So yes, that's probably not energizing the circuit. Why don't we just leave it plugged in? See if we can. There it goes. Here, relay clicking too. I want to get it, just hit the button real quick too. Oh no, the wire's off. It's not going to crank anyway. I got the wire off out back. I'm going to go screw with the switch a little bit, see if I can go get the contacts to clean up inside there. If not, we'll just put a jumper on it for now. Yeah, up being meant power on. So we got power. And here's something running. Oh, that's what it is. It's the hour meter. I put that wire back on. Let's see if it'll. We lost. We can tell when we're working. Yeah. So it's all on that switch. Spark. Now let's see if we have spark. Let's climb in there. I lost it again. Yet it's running. It's still running. Oh, you little. Is it because the seat's up? Is there a safety? Can't crank it when the seat's up? You see any interlocks anywhere? Let's go put the seat back down, see if it, see if it cranks, right? What do you think, maybe? No, I lost it. It's gonna play with us. Watch it not go again. I think I'm gonna just get a jumper wire and jump those two for now. Let's see. You slimy little sucker. Keeps turning sideways on. Man, stop it. There you go. I don't know if you heard it. That zapped me. It's got spark. My elbow, we got close to that. Yeah, it's got spark. Alright, so I'm going to go jump through my hoard and see if we can grab a couple of plug wires and maybe some new plugs. I think we got 2 that are okay. And we need 2 more. See if we can find a set of 4 though. At some point I'll get the correct ones, but we were going to work with something right now, just to the troubleshooting part of it, you know. So we're going to trade out a BPR 4EY for a BPR 5ES. It'll put us in the right realm anyway. That one thread is pretty bindy, so I threw some anti-seize on all the plugs. Should help the situation out best it can. We're cutting the grass in the background, but we'll work our way around it. So, you think a guy with the hoard that I would have a set of spark plug wires of something that we could steal. Only stuff I have around is VW, so we patched them. Keep your fingers away from that. I have a feeling they're going to zap you. But one thing, let's get the air cleaner off and look inside the air cleaner and make sure we're not sucking crap through. I should have already done that first, but you know, at least we didn't start it. Let's go. Actually looks pretty clean. Good. Want to hear an annoying sound? Yeah, it looks pretty good. But that might be our entry for trying to get some fuel in it. We're gonna try getting that boot off there. Loosen the clamp up. Let's see. I'd rather put gas with oil in it, just for the first run. I think that should be just right to the intake. So it means a dual fuel too, to be like a carburetor that can take gas. I don't know. Figure air's got to suck in through there, right? So I guess fuel does too. If we open the throttle, I can't feel anything on the inside, but again, that's where the air must come in, so we'll try some gas. We go get some. Let's see if it'll do anything. Put that jumper wire back on the front. Hit the button. Nice. Got lost spark though. Yeah, I lost power. That sounded pretty damn good. Let's see if we can run it right off the bottle. Give it a little squirt and then we'll give it a little. No, we're not. Make sure it's in the hole. I believe it was. Here we go, now we're in. All right. Blew some smoke out though. All that oil I put in it. Nice. Sounded really good, no clanking, no funny noises. But I think I need to get a shop list and get her some stuff. We need plug wires, we need plugs, we need a propane tank to be able to start going from there. So I would say it's pretty much fuel related. I don't want to get into trying to run the other stuff yet, but I think for this video we're far enough along. We'll pick up another one, continue on with this. I'm just like, that's cool, I'm glad it ran. A little smoky, but I'm glad it ran. Alright guys, I'm gonna go shut her down on this one. I want to thank y'all for hanging out on the trailer with me and having some fun. Until the next one, later. Yeah, it just got too noisy outside to film, so the weed whackers are going now too. This is some of the paperwork that came with it, or the manuals that came with it. That's just looks like a sales brochure. That's good. Parts manual. Got all the part numbers and whatnot for different pieces. We got a how-to. Looks like a more of like a repair maintenance manual. The other one I think was parts, right? Yeah. Looks like another one of that same one we just saw, isn't it? And then it came with an owner's manual. It looks a little on the moldy side. Now I know what to go chase for different parts and all. That's fine. Just the binder's a little funky. Wouldn't be a musty one video without having something musty, right? Nice. So just by doing a little bit of homework, there's the numbers I got off of it without the shine. So you can break them down inside the owner's manual. It tells you what it is. And the engine is a Mazda D5. Max height is 85 inches on this one. Automatic trans, LP, triple mast. I think that's it. And 3,000 pound capacity. And it's the smallest of the three engines, but it's also the smallest machine. It's a 3,000 pounder. Comes up to 30 horsepower Mazda. So now we know what that is. Let's go thread that thing on there. And hopefully we go to crack it. Propane doesn't come flying out of everywhere. Let's go see what we get.